Hey guys, it's Kenzie. Welcome back to my channel. Um, so first off, I want to kind of apologize for not having a video up last week. I just was not feeling very well the week before, and the one video I tried to film, everything was just going wrong. So I was like, you know what? Let's just skip a week because, girl, I am struggling. So, but this week we're gonna do a little week in my life. So I'm actually home alone this week. My parents are with my grandparents, or they're going on a trip. Um, But anyway, so I'm actually alone this week. The house, my neighbor's house, is reflecting the sun so brightly. So if I keep squinting, that's why. Um, but anyway, first thing I need to do this week, because it's gonna be about time for my monthly reset, is I need to do some cleaning. I have a friend who's supposed to be coming over later today to do my hair. She's gonna dye it for me. I'm so excited. She does a phenomenal job at dyeing hair. Like she did a mutual friend of ours hair, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. So, um, but anyway, so I need to wash my bedding because I was eating chocolate chips in my bed, and my bedding's a little stained from it. So that's one of the first things I need to do. Clean my bathroom and everything. So yeah, there's a lot to be done. I've not had coffee yet, and I've been up for over 2 hours. So kind of proud of myself for that. I have a video to film for my book channel that I need to get done. I just realized, do I have a video for this week? Oh, I don't think I do. So I like really need to get that video done. Um, but yeah, I gotta do that. There's this diamond painting I've been working on just because I've been working on it, but I think it's really pretty, and I think I want to give it to my grandparents if I get it done by the time they get back. So anyway, so let's just get into the video this week, life, all that. Okay, please ignore if I look like trash. I've been cleaning, like I said, so I'm gonna have to shower before my friend gets here, which does that make sense? I don't know, because she's literally dyeing my hair, but I don't know. I'll have to read the directions, see if my hair's supposed to be like a little more clean or a little dirty. But I've got some chopped up, well, not chopped up, but sliced up strawberries in here, and I was gonna pour sugar on them because that's what my grandparents used to do, and it was so good. But I think I'm actually gonna get some protein in with some Greek yogurt. It's literally just Walmart brand vanilla Greek. Not a dietitian or anything. I just thought this sounded good and would give me some protein and something a little more than just strawberries, because the strawberries aren't gonna keep me very full, but hopefully the yogurt will help. So anyway, I'm filming a 24-hour readathon for my book channel right now. It's not going great because I'm tired, and also cleaning. So, but my mom, so she bought the hair dye for me, right? Like the hair dye my friend's gonna use. She bought it for me, and today, before her and my dad and my grandparents all left, she was like, "Hey, do you want to earn your hair dye?" And I was like, "All right, what do I need to do?" And she was like, "Can you clean my bathroom for me?" And I was like, "All right, say less." I was gonna clean mine, like, may as well, kill two birds with one stone, right? So anyway, so I've got my little strawberry yogurt thing. The strawberries are perfect. Perfect amount of juiciness, perfect amount of sweetness. All right, I'm gonna eat this and go. Okay, so my hair is not fully dry yet. You guys will obviously see it once it's dry, but my friend just left. She did my hair. It's a like burnt orange reddish color on top, and then on the underneath is black. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It makes me happy. As you can tell by my stupid little dance. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and make some dinner now because it's around 6 o'clock. And then I'm gonna do something. I don't know what yet. I might watch TV, I might diamond dart, I don't know. Oh, he's so pretty. And I can't wait to see the color of the reddish orange once it's fully dry. But didn't she do such a good job? Like, my friend is amazing. She did such an amazing job at the sectioning and the hair coloring, like, I'm so happy. She looked at me and she was like, because she was talking about the colors, she was like, X-Men, and I went Rogue, and she goes, no, Phoenix, and I was like, Jean. She was like, yes. I'm like, you know, you're not wrong. So, but anyway, I love it so much. I love it so much. I love it so much. I'm okay. I should probably eat dinner now and stop staring at myself in the mirror. Okay, I had to throw my hair up so that it's not in my way while I'm cooking. And I'm just gonna let you know, I'm not a professional. I'm not. I can cook for myself. That's about it. But anyway, I'm cutting up some chicken right now. And I'm gonna cook it up. I'll grab seasonings here in a minute, but hi, Oreo. I'm still obsessed with my hair. It's still so pretty. I caught a glimpse of it because there's a mirror downstairs in the laundry room. I caught a glimpse of it and I literally went, I'm a dork. I know, it's fine. But anyway, I'm gonna make some chicken Alfredo, not from scratch. I don't know how to do that. If I tried and actually looked up a recipe, I could probably do it, or at least attempt it, but right now, no. I just have a jar of like Walmart brand Alfredo sauce, and then I can cook up the chicken and boil the noodles, and that's as close to homemade as we're getting. But you know, as some people say, if it's made at home, it's homemade. And we're gonna just go with that, because it seems legit to me, right? Which seasonings I want to do, because I don't know if I want to just do typical seasonings, or if I want to do funner seasonings. Funner's not a word. It's fine. Who needs proper wording anyway? Like, who in their right mind uses proper English ever? Alright, my pasta boiling, huh? That's the wrong one. Here we go. Or not the pasta boiling, but the water boiling to cook the pasta. I'm gonna do a little bit of olive oil. That was probably too much. It's fine. And then I think, no, it won't. I was gonna do some sesame oil to give it a little extra flavor, and then I decided not to. But anyway, onion, garlic, black pepper. What else? No cayenne. No paprika. Well, a little bit of paprika won't hurt. And I think that's all I'm gonna do. And then, yep. My dad got me a big jar. Like, I don't think I'm gonna need this much, but you know what? Multiple meals. It can make multiple meals. So, is anyone actually liking the Minecraft videos I'm doing? Because they're not awful, I don't think. The first one was a little questionable. I know the last one I posted, got a good amount of views. I mean, any view, even if it's just one, that's one more than I got when I was 17. You know why? Because I didn't have a channel when I was 17. I started it when I was 18. That's so crazy. I started my channel. It's crazy that I started this channel only 3 years ago. And now I'm 21. I want to say my videos have gotten better. Okay, we don't need you that hot, hun. We just don't. But no, I want to say my videos have gotten better. I'm slowly starting to get better at posting weekly again. So, but I just... Okay, so right here, the oil was popping so loudly and you couldn't hear me. So we're just doing a little voiceover. So I was basically just talking about how, like, sometimes the depression takes over and that's why I don't get videos out. Or, I get, like, maybe 3 views and I'm like, oh, no one cares. Let me just stop. But I always have to remind myself, like, 3 views now is better than no views, right? And I also have to remind myself that, like, some of my favorite YouTubers, some of the, like, big time YouTubers started with only, like, 1 or 2 views, like maybe 3 subscribers, and they had to work their way up, and that's what I want to do. is, you know, work my way up, and I want to make YouTube a full-time career because, like, ever since I was like 12, I've wanted to make YouTube my career. Well, I wanted to do YouTube. I'd never thought of doing it as a career at the time. So, but yeah, I was talking about how I'm not inspirational because I'm just not. But that's just something I have to remind myself of personally. So yeah, and I need to do better at doing my 22 before 22 again. So, oh, this smells so good. Oh, that was the perfect blend of seasonings. Literally. But anyway, so yeah. Is anyone actually liking the Minecraft videos? Because if not, I can stop and then just, when I beat the Ender Dragon again, I can just screen record that and put it in a completely different video or like a short or something. But if you guys are liking them, I will happily keep doing them. They're very, like, I don't want to say low effort, but they're not as strenuous as some videos can be. So I do enjoy making them. Plus, I get to play Minecraft. I'm not going to complain about that. I love Minecraft. I will say though, lately I've been more into going on servers and playing Capture the Flag. That has been my hyperfixation game for the past like 2 weeks. Is that something you guys would like to see? Is a video of me playing games on servers like Capture the Flag, Hide and Seek, Prop Hunt? Because if so, I will definitely try to do that. I will say for Prop Hunt though, that's going to be questionable because for some reason on that server, it's not a great connection. So, but yeah, no, I would love to do more videos like that, but not fully become a Minecraft channel or a gaming channel. Because, like I said, I play 2 games, Minecraft and maybe Among Us. And oh, it is definitely getting more orange. And I love it. So, I wanted this hair color for a reason. Because, you know, Halloween's coming up. And I was like, perfect for Halloween. And then when I got that specific color, I was like, okay, it could be orange, it could be red. If it's red, I love dyeing my hair red. So I'm not going to complain if it turns out red. So, but no, my friend did such an amazing job. I love her so much. She's a wonderful human being. So. Good morning. Well, actually, it's technically 12 in the afternoon, but that's fine. I'm going to microwave some microwave burritos for lunch. That was louder than I meant. I had 2 tiny zits right here. You can see it. And it literally looked like a piercing, and I'm like, I don't remember doing that. I dyed my hair though. You can see it a little bit better here. I'm still obsessed. I'm still obsessed. My cat woke me up this morning for cuddles, which I will never complain about because he's a sweetie pie. Hello, sweetie pie. Would you like to say hi to the camera? I love you. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna get some lunch. One of my friends is gonna pick me up later. We're gonna go get some stuff for craft group tonight, and then we're gonna go to craft group. So, I'm so excited and everything. I cannot stop staring at my hair though. It's so beautiful. It is amazing. Oh, hi Jeffrey. Sorry, there was a squirrel, and yes, I did name the squirrel. Leave me alone. Anyway, I meant to get up way earlier this morning, but I didn't fall asleep until closer to 3, and then somebody woke me up at 4 a.m. for treats, and then I went back to sleep, and then he woke me up at 11. So, yeah. But anyway, that's my update. I was gonna try and go for a walk. We'll see if that's still a thing. I don't know. I need to see what the temperature is like. I need to properly make my bed, because last night I literally just threw my comforter on and didn't even worry about putting pillowcases on my pillows. I need to finish my laundry, fold my laundry. I need to finish that video for my book channel. Okay, this time if the camera is shaking, it's not me, it's him. And by him, I mean the cat. So, but yeah, it's so pretty out though. And I mean, if I go out there, it's not gonna be like scorching hot, which I like, but still. Anyway. So you know how earlier I said I needed to make my bed? I'm not moving him. So my bed's just gonna have to be unmade, but I do need to go ahead and get ready for tonight. And I had to put my clothes in the dryer for a little bit longer Because, wow! That is a lot brighter than I thought it was going to be. Because they were dry and they didn't smell like moldy or anything, but they didn't smell like fresh laundry either, so I threw another dryer sheet in and hold on. What am I looking for? Perfume! That's what I came in here for. Anyway. And I just wanted it to smell like a dryer sheet, really, so I threw another dryer sheet in there and started it again. That's what I'm trying to say. My goodness. Also, yes, I did just overspray with that perfume, but it's because it's all I'm gonna wear. I'm not gonna wear body spray too. So, what do I want to wear? Which color goes better with this outfit? Which necklace goes better? I think I'm gonna wear the locket. I used to wear this locket every single day, and then for some reason I quit. I don't know why. But anyway. Yeah. I have a friend who's gonna show up around 3-ish. It's currently like 2:45. And then we're gonna go get stuff for crafting tonight and then go to her house because it's at her house tonight. What bracelet do I want to wear? Don't want to wear any? I don't think so, actually. I know. I wanted to dress up a little bit today just because I never dress up. I always just throw on whatever clothes. But I kind of want to start dressing up a little bit. I was going to wear a dress, but we're supposed to be doing painting. So, I don't know. But the great thing about being home alone is I can wear dresses without my parents being like, where are you going? Nowhere. I just felt like wearing a dress. Because I have so many dresses I just never wear. And I seriously am obsessed with my hair. I should not be this obsessed, but I'm obsessed. Obsessed! Okay, anyway, here's the fit. Necklace, I still have no idea where it's from. Top is from Walmart. Pants are, I believe, from Ross. Boots, also from Walmart. I got them for $9 on clearance for my birthday. It was awesome. This was a few years ago. I think it was my 20th. Either my 20th or my 19th. So a year to 2 years ago. I don't know. But anyway, here's the fit. I feel like it's very fall. Like, very fall. And I love that. So. Yeah. I might regret wearing these shoes since we do have to do shopping, but oh well. I'm working on this diamond painting right now that I want to give to my grandparents. And I'm almost done with it. I think I only have like 5 colors left or something like that. But it's so pretty. It's... Okay, hopefully this works. If you can't see it, I'm sorry. It's like mountains and a stream and just nature. And I think it's so stinking pretty. Ow, that hurt. Anyway, so, yeah. Have a face mask on because A, it's been a while, and B, my skin has been so bad lately. Like, I don't know how well you can tell in my videos, but like right in here, along my jawline right here, it's so bad. And even when I had like been in puberty, it was not this bad. So I dermaplaned, used some face wash, and then put this face mask on, and I'm hoping it'll help a little bit. But I genuinely don't know why this keeps happening. But anyway, I laid down not only because I was tired, but also because I stayed up all night. You know, I was up for almost 24 hours straight, which isn't fun, and it's not good for your health. At like, I don't know, I want to say 5 a.m. or something, I genuinely felt like I was starting to get sick. So I was like, you know what, a little bit of sleep will not hurt. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the other reason I laid down was because I thought it would make the cat come cuddle with me. He was not in the mood, which is fine. Perfect. Alright, baby, you can't have this tuna. It already has mayo and mustard and seasonings. Seasonings that you're allergic to. I'm sorry, baby. But anyway, I'm gonna try and make an apple pie for my grandpa's birthday. I've never made an apple pie from scratch. And I guess technically speaking, I'm still not doing that today. Because, baby, you can't have it. Sorry, this cat is going to be begging for this tuna for the rest of the time being. Anyway, I'm not making the crust from scratch because I don't know how to do that. And honestly, if it was like I'm doing this pie as a tester, I probably could try to make the crust from scratch, but this pie isn't going to be a tester, so. Honey, I know, but you can't have any. I will give you treats in a few minutes, okay? Anyway, so, but I made up some tuna salad that the cat is begging for. I'm gonna go ahead and do a tuna salad sandwich and probably a nice fresh glass of lemonade. I say fresh as if I'm making it from scratch. I'm not. It's literally one of those like lemon flavor packets and water. So, boop. Anyway, I'll be back when it's time to make the pie. Well, the pie filling. Hi, face mask is still on. Anyway, so I made the apple pie filling already, but I don't know if it's enough. So I'm thinking make another batch. If nothing else, I'll have extra apple pie filling. Who cares, you know? I also just remembered we actually have a can of apple pie filling that I probably could have added. It's fine. It's better if it's from scratch, right? I don't know. Anyway. So I'm just making more apple pie. Well, more apple pie filling. I was trying to ask my brother for help, but he was not being helpful. And then I tried to call someone else for help, and she didn't answer, so I decided I'm just gonna do a double batch of the filling, and worst case scenario, I have extra, like, that I can just eat. So, or I do have another crust, and if, don't do that at home, kids. Anyway, and if I wanted to, I could attempt to use it to make, like, a different apple dessert. So, I'm just gonna peel this and everything. But yeah, I was gonna show me making the filling the first time around, but I was on the phone with my brother, like I mentioned, kind of. But then he wasn't helpful, and then I kept asking him questions, and he was like, I don't know. And I was like, all right, fine, I'll call my friend. And then, like I said, she didn't answer, so. But yay, I still get to show me trying to make apple pie. This is gonna definitely be a more eventful vlog. So, you know, that's something. Okay, all of them are healed. Oh, I just realized I'm about to have an alarm go off in a second. Because I set an alarm on my phone. So, hopefully it doesn't go off while I'm filming. But if it does, I'll just quit filming, take care of that thing, and then go. If that wasn't obvious. So, anyway, I've got currently 3 Granny Smith apples because one is already in the pan. I used a mandolin earlier to slice apples, but now it's dirty and I don't want to clean it, so I'm just chopping them this time. If nothing else, it'll be different textures, right? That'll make the pie more fun. I texted my grandma asking, like, because if I didn't say this earlier, this is for my grandpa's birthday. So I texted my grandma asking, like, hey, which type of pie does grandpa prefer, Dutch or regular? And she was like, he doesn't care. So I'm going to attempt to make Dutch topping as well. Because I don't want to attempt to do the little checkered pattern for apple pie. And I don't really want to use my other crust for the top either, just in case the whole, like, this goes horribly wrong thing happens and I have to remake it. Which it looks like I will only have enough apples for one more batch of filling. So fingers crossed and hopes and prayers this goes okay. Okay, so I've got my apples and butter in there. It's 4 Granny Smith apples and then 2 tablespoons of butter. At least that's the recipe I'm using. In this bowl, I have 3 tablespoons of water. And then 1/3 cup sugar. Because that's what the recipe called for.
that. And then to this mixture, it's 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. Like just ground cinnamon. And I will leave the recipe I'm using linked down below in case anyone wants to try this. And in case I ever want to do this again and I need to find this recipe. So, but anyway. And then I'm supposed to add the sugar water mixture into here. Technically, I was supposed to add the butter and cinnamon first and like cook that down or melt it down, whatever. And I forgot. So I'm just going to make sure the butter is at the bottom. While I'm doing that, it's like 4 teaspoons of cornstarch and then 2 tablespoons of water in here. And it's trying to turn into oobleck. It doesn't need to turn into oobleck. Y'all remember oobleck? Like, I remember like sneaking the ingredients into my room and making just bowls of it at a time. It was my favorite. Like, I remember when YouTubers were like making pools, like kiddie pools, full. And I'm just like, what are you gonna do with all that? But if you don't know what oobleck is, it's literally cornstarch and water. And when you're like stirring it and mixing it really, really fast, it's liquid. But then if you like try to smack it or you do it really slowly, it's a like slimy, or not slimy, but like it's basically like playing with slime. So anyway, cinnamon. Okay, I know I cut all of you up, so why are some of you still clumped together? Alright, and then I'm supposed to cover this and let it set for a few minutes, and then I'll have to mix it again and then mix in this. I'm going to take the trash and recycle out and wash the face mask off. I will be right back. Okay, trash and recycle are out. Face mask is off. Apple pie filling. Oh, yeah, making a second batch is definitely the way to go. Like, definitely. And I know you're supposed to, like, cut the excess crust off or something. So, I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna film... Hold on, can this... Oh, we're good. I was gonna say, I'm not gonna film that just in case I get in trouble for it, but it should be fine. And then I need to find a recipe for Dutch apple topping. Because I know it's like butter, brown sugar, and I think that's it. But in case it's something else, or I don't know exactly how to make it, because I don't, I'll just do that, you know? So, but I'm hoping this looks and tastes delicious and that my grandpa likes it. So, does anyone ever just want to eat raw pie crust? I'm not gonna do it, but just want to know if I'm the only one. Hello? Did somebody break into my house? You better not have, because I'm not in the mood to deal with you. I will throw something at you. Oh, it was the cat. Okay, I won't throw anything at the cat. Okay, I found a recipe. It's supposed to be 1 stick of cold butter chopped up into cubes. Would that be a cube or a slice? Because I mean, technically it's square. But anyway, this is not easy to cut because it's butter that's been refrigerated. It's not exactly the easiest thing to cut. But I love real butter. I mean, like, I wouldn't eat it on its own, but I love the way it tastes on, like, toast, bread, especially, like, fresh homemade bread. Oh, amazing. But anyway, it's supposed to be this. 1/4 cup granulated sugar, which I already put in there, just because I don't have a whole lot of room over here right now. butter, which I'm currently chopping up and putting in there. And then, can you not? This lid is falling and trying to push the plate that I'm cutting the butter on, like, off the counter. Okay. Shoop. Shouldn't be needing that anymore. Ow. Okay, and then it was a teaspoon and a half of ground cinnamon. The amount of cinnamon I've used today. Okay. 1, and then a half. Okay, and then it was a cup of flour, which I never would have expected flour to go in this, but I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. So, flour into the bowl. I went ahead and cleaned out the bowl I used for the sugar water mixture, and you are going in there because for some reason someone took you out. And then brown sugar. Do not tell me this is how you're going to be now. Hold on. Okay, got it all broken up. And then it's supposed to be a half cup of brown sugar, according to the recipe, which I will, once again, leave it linked down below. Also, why does Google hate me? Because, A, I had one apple pie filling recipe, found it, decided I liked it, and then when I went to actually make the apple pie, I couldn't find that recipe again, so I ended up just swapping to a different one. And then when I was looking up the topping for Dutch apple, it kept trying to give me just regular, like the recipe for a full-blown Dutch apple pie, and I'm like, no, I just want the topping. So I had to specify just the topping. So anyway, it's supposed to be packed down. So I did that. And it says to use a fork, like blender thingy, or your fingers to mix it all together and make it crumbly. So I'm just doing it with my hands. Okay, little update. I ended up letting the mixture set for a few minutes so the butter could soften, and I was able to get, not sure how well you can see that crumbly consistency I need. The pie's about to come out of the oven. I cleaned that pan that I used to make the filling, and I decided I'm just going to go ahead and do some Alfredo tonight because I have nothing else pulled out, and I just don't feel like putting in a whole lot of effort to make dinner. The pie crust might not have, that's, it doesn't look awful, but I think I should have just not cut off the extra pie crust. But anyway, I'm going to sprinkle this on top and then pop it in for like 5 to 10 more minutes. But I'm going to do it with the oven off so I don't burn it, and hope that works. But anyway, I don't want to put in a whole lot of effort for my dinner tonight, but I also don't want to do like microwave burrito again. I want something with a little more substance to it. Right? That's the right word, right? Substance? I don't know. But I don't have any chicken pulled out, so I'm not going to be able to do that for protein. I'm probably just going to have a protein shake. Because, you know, you're supposed to have protein with every meal, right? I think so. This looks like ground beef, not going to lie. It tastes a lot better, though. I mean, I didn't eat raw Dutch apple pie topping. What are you talking about? That would be bad and crazy, and I don't do that. I would never in a million years do that. I think you would. It's okay though. Anyway, so just sprinkling this on top. I hope this tastes as good as it looks. Actually, no, I hope it tastes better. Because look-wise, it's a little questionable, not gonna lie. But anyway, I went ahead and empty and reloaded the dishwasher, so after dinner I can run that. Well, I'm gonna shower first and then run it. Anyway, 5-minute timer. Like I said, I'm gonna make some Alfredo. Yeah.
I also forgot to mention, but last night in my deciding to stay up all night thing, I finished my diamond painting. It's so pretty. Oh, I love the way it turned out. Here's the thing with diamond paintings is when I first start them, I'm like, oh my gosh, I love this. This is so therapeutic. But then as I'm starting to get to the end, I'm like, why can this not just be done? Why does it have to be so big? Or at least that was with this one. So, but I do kind of want to get more. There's this girl I found on TikTok, and she literally does videos where she's like, let's see how much I can do in an hour. Set up my next diamond painting with me. And that type of stuff. And I've really been enjoying her videos. So, it's so pretty. So, anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and edit, and then I'll probably wait till tomorrow to see you guys again. Okay, I've been up for a few hours. I'm kind of tired though, because I just could not sleep last night. I think I got overtired, and then my body was just like, no, you can keep surviving on not sleeping. It's fine. And so I didn't get to sleep until, I want to say, close to 3 a.m. And then my cat woke me up for treats. Well, actually, first he woke me up for cuddles, then treats. And it was just a lot. And then I woke up, I want to say, sorry, didn't mean to drop you guys. I want to say around like noon, 11 or noon. But anyway, I've done quite a bit today already. Okay, I said quite a bit. It wasn't quite a bit. First off, the face mask actually helped a little. My acne is a little irritated right now because I just took off makeup. I did a fun little photo shoot, like at-home photo shoot, and filmed a TikTok, which if you want to see it, head on over to my Instagram. You can see it there. But anyway, did that. I folded some towels and put them away. I unloaded the dishwasher. I haven't eaten real food yet. I should probably do that. That might be a good idea. But anyway, I did that. I did have a smoothie though, so I have had something to not make me starve. I showered because I ended up not showering last night, so I just showered this morning. I did my nails. It's just Color Street. I'm not talented enough to do this on my own. But anyway, I did all that. So, did my makeup, then did the photo shoot. So, but yeah, now I'm just waiting on humans to get home. I want to say they're about 30-ish minutes out, something like that. So they'll be home pretty soon. I'm also still wearing the dress just as a skirt, and then I have a sweatshirt on. Because if I'm being completely honest, pants are too much right now. I don't feel like dealing with pants. Anyway, here's the pie. It's very questionable looking. It smells good. But there is a question of how well it tastes. I think I am going to pop it in the oven for just like a few minutes to like warm it up. But here's how it looks. The Dutch apple topping straight up looks like ground beef. Ignore that. I will at some point fold that and put it away. Might not be today, might not be tomorrow, it might be in like 2 weeks, but it'll get folded and put away, don't worry. But anyway, yeah, that's the end of this video. I feel like I did a lot in this video, not to mention everything I did outside of the video. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you have a good day, night, evening, whatever time of day you're watching this. Jesus loves you, so do I, and bye!